Hello. Today we're going to demonstrate the course management system assignment 10 for Team 43. Here we have the getting started screen. So this is the screen that users would see when the system is in a fresh state, meaning there's no information that's been loaded into the system yet, no courses have been assigned. We're basically starting from the initial course being the fall 2017 term. So we'll click the Get Started button to get started. And what that did was that basically initialized the system. So it ingested all of the CSV files with the exception of the requests files. Those are ingested on a term-by-term basis. But we can see here we have all of the instructors that are available, and then they have the option to assign any of the courses that were listed in the courses CSV file. So we'll run through a course assignment for each of these instructors. And you'll note that one of the requirements was for instructors to be uniquely assigned to courses, so no two instructors could be assigned to the same course. So you see we have an error here that Ronald and Tyrone are both assigned to software engineering, something we need to address. So we will reassign Tyrone there to a different course. And we'll run through all of these courses for all of the instructors. And then we can proceed with the assignment. And prior to completing the assignment, just a modal pops up that presents the user with all of the courses that were not assigned to any instructor. And they have the option to cancel and maybe reselect something or confirm and move forward with the instructor assignments for this term. So we'll move forward, and here we can see the course requests. So for this particular term, not many course requests, both for computer programming, who we assigned David Chandler to teach. And since there's only these requests for computer programming, we will keep David Chandler as teaching that course, though we could optionally reassign him or any of the other instructors to a different course. So we'll skip the reassignment for now. And then we've processed the requests. Both were granted. They had the prerequisites necessary and the courses being offered, so they each were assigned a randomized letter grade as a result of that. And we'll move on to the next term. So basically moving on to the next term restarts the process that we just described, but for a new term. So we'll reassign instructors to courses, different courses this time, just kind of randomly selecting from the list here the various courses. So here we go, and again, all the rules hold true. Instructors must be uniquely assigned before the user can move on to complete the instructor assignments. So this time there's a lot of requests for computer programming. All of them are for computer programming. We didn't have any instructor assigned to computer programming this particular term, so we'll go through kind of a situation where we do an optional instructor reassignment. So we'll just select a single instructor here, Stacy, and we'll reassign her from reverse engineering to computer programming, and then we'll click reassign. And here you can see that all the users were now granted because we reassigned Stacy to computer programming. You can review the instructor assignments for the particular term. And again, here we can see Stacy was assigned to computer programming or reassigned to computer programming. Optionally, you can also go back and review any prior terms. So we can go back to fall 2017, see what the results were, see what the instructor assignments were, and then move forward, to the current term and then to the next term. And in this particular simulation, we only have 3 terms, so this is the last term. So again, we'll follow what we did last time and kind of randomly assigning instructors to courses here. And computer programming is popular, so we'll do that. And numerical analysis. Okay, so again, we see our course requests, the instructors that are assigned to them. And in this particular instance, we have some requests for software engineering. that we don't have an instructor assigned to, just for the purposes of kind of demonstrating everything. We'll leave those unassigned to show what happens when a course is not offered, but users are students are requesting that. And so we'll skip our reassignment here. And we process the records, and here we can see the results. So in some instances, students were denied the request because they were missing the prerequisites, and others because they were requesting a course that was not being offered, and the reason is listed here. And again, we can click on this to review our instructor assignments to see who was teaching what this particular term. And since this is the last term, we'll click Next Term, and now our simulation is complete, and we can restart the system by clicking on this drop-down and clicking Restart Simulation, and that will basically wipe all the information clean from the database and restart the simulation from the beginning again. And here we are.